Hi, how are you? Thank you for the interview.
Thank you so much.
Tell us, Brazil has been a very joyful World Cup. It looks like the offensive football is coming back. What do you think is the reason for that?
Maybe it's because teams are coming to Brazil, which is the country of football, so they want also to show that they can play football and they cannot just play this very technical football, but more this, as you said, offensive football. And it's true, from the first games, we saw a lot of goals, which normally you see teams who are looking for a draw and just making sure that they pass the first game. From the first minute, I mean, there was a decision to move, to be very offensive, to score goals. And again, it's maybe because you are here in Brazil, and that's how football is played in Brazil. It's the Brazilian way of football, which is just to enjoy, but also to make the fans very happy, because it's another way of another football, I would say.
The first half of the technology in the line goal has been a tremendous success. Are you looking for another kind of a technology?
I mean, the point is always, and that was the main discussion we had within the IFAB, the International Football Association Board, is to make sure that you help the referee, you reduce as much as we can the mistakes, and just make sure that we have a fair game where decisions are really based on what's happening on the pitch, but in the meantime should not impact the game. I mean, teams are playing non-stop. Even when they score, I mean, they reduce as much as the time of the joy just to play and to play and to play, because they have to win in order to move to the next round. So we have to be careful that the technology or the video will not just then be used to stop the game, to avoid that this movement is not reduced because you are using the technology.
For example, in a penalty that is stopped anyway.
The question is, I mean, if you use the video to make sure that there is penalty or there is no penalty, that there is a foul or there is not a foul in the zone, I mean, you have to be careful that you are not asking to stop the game. Yes, it's true that when you have a penalty, there is a few minutes where the game is stopped, but if you do it for the penalty, then why you don't do it for offside during the game? Why then you don't do it at any stage of the game? And that's where we have to be careful again, that the balance is there between the beauty of the game and the necessity to avoid that mistakes are made, because it's so important for the teams.
What do you think about our game?
I think that Mexico played very well, and again, when you played in this phase of the World Cup, anything can happen. And we saw, I mean, I have seen people from CONCACAF in front of me, for them Mexico was the winner, and then suddenly it changed in few minutes. So that's football. I mean, football is 90 minutes plus additional time sometime, and the penalty shoot, but football is just amazing. And Mexico played very, very well. And I would say, they could have been the winners of this match against Holland. There will be nothing wrong, but it's Holland who won, and they can say thanks to Robben. You have also the feeling that in this World Cup, some stars are really making the difference. Messi with Argentina, Robben with Holland, and some others. So, so it means that, I mean, Mexico played their game, and they played a very good game.